Well, I tell you what, folks, I really didn't think it would happen this quickly. I just wanted to throw a quick video together for you right now. We just got some big news out of the Trump administration and from Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. So here you can see it. After Trump spoke with the Mexican president on the phone this morning, they have officially paused the tariffs for 1 month from now. So let's see, it was supposed to go into effect tomorrow morning, so I'm guessing the 4th of March. We're going to have a pause on the tariffs. What Trump was able to get out of it: Mexico is going to reinforce the United States border with 10,000 troops, and U.S. will crack down on firearm trafficking into Mexico. This is huge. The art of the deal. You have people like Harry Enton, and he's a halfway decent reporter, not great. Over at CNN, and this is why, let's just preface this real quick. This is why no one likes CNN. This is why no one likes the legacy media. Look at this. You look up tariff pause on Google right now. Not a single thing about it. This was reported, 10 minutes ago, and I think I had one that was almost 15 minutes ago. I got the notice from Benny Johnson that we were going to have a pause from the Trump administration. Like, what a joke. And I'm going to update. Look, it's been 10 minutes. The mainstream media, the legacy media, they are dying. They are on the downtrend, and that's okay. We're totally fine with that. But let's just take a listen here.
Howard Stern's mother, something horrible has happened here. That's what's going on here, getting on my biggest New York Jewish accent I could. Trump's tariffs on Canada, China, Mexico. Look at this. Just 38% support. You don't have to be a mathematical genius to figure out that 51% oppose is larger than the 38% support. Look, Trump has done some fairly popular things in his first few weeks in office. This is not one of them. No. Horrible, 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 to quote Charles Barkley. The American folks are opposed to these tariffs. When you ask it specifically like this about the three countries, or if you ask it more vaguely about tariffs overall, they simply put, do not like it, Mr. Interesting.
Yes, we all know that. Blanket tariffs for absolutely no reason is very unpopular. I don't want tariffs, blanket tariffs for no reasons. These were specifically targeted tariffs. Let's be honest about this. You had over the weekend Amy Klobuchar, the senator from Minnesota, who was on, I believe she was on like Face the Nation or so, one of these shows. Maybe she's on NBC in the morning, whatever it was. Talking about how she supports targeted tariffs. I support targeted tariffs. Can't you see how this is a targeted tariff? This is not just a blanket tariff. This is very targeted against Canada and Mexico for allowing illegal immigrants to flow into America and also allowing fentanyl to flow into America. And China, because they're the ones who have mass-produced fentanyl. They have allowed it to get out of China, to get to Mexico, to get to Canada, where then it gets into the United States. But obviously, Trump's going to come out ahead. I really didn't think it was going to happen this quickly. I really thought we would see the tariffs go into place, and we'd have to let it play out for a couple weeks. Now, obviously, this is just Mexico. There's still, obviously, I believe Trump is going to have a call with, with Justin Trudeau from Canada. I'm sure to discuss this more. Let's see. I just spoke with President Claudia Sheinbaum of Mexico. It was a very friendly conversation where she agreed to immediately supply 10,000 Mexican soldiers on the border separating Mexico and the United States. These soldiers will be specifically designated to stop the flow of fentanyl and illegal migrants into our country. We further agreed to immediately pause the anticipated tariffs for 1 month period, during which we will have negotiations headed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Secretary of the Treasury Scott Bessent, and Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick, and high-level representatives of Mexico. I look forward to participating in these negotiations with President Sheinbaum as we attempt to achieve a, quote, deal between the two countries. It's the art of the deal. Nobody wants, yes, Trump has to campaign that he wants tariffs, because guess what? Or else Mexico, Canada, China, they're going to call his bluff. It's as simple as that. He does not have any negotiating power if he says, yeah, I want tariffs, but it's just a negotiating tactic. No, he couldn't do that during the campaign. Now that can start to play it a little bit more. But this is absolutely ridiculous. The left, they've been just blowing up for weeks now. I guess since before even Trump was elected, they've been blowing up about this. It's like, it is absolutely ridiculous. And look at this. It is the art of the deal. Trump pulled through. Obviously, we're still going to have to see what happens with China. We're still going to see what happens with Canada. I don't believe China had put any retaliatory tariffs on so far. I know they were going to look at pursuing some legal action through like the World Trade Organization or something like that. But ultimately, Trump pulled through with Mexico. They cannot afford these tariffs. Our economy is, 15, 16, 17 times the size of the Mexican economy. It's just as simple as that. They cannot afford a 25% tariff on all of their imports. It will cause jobs, manufacturing jobs. People will go out of business. It's just as simple as that. We're going to see what happens with Canada. But like I said, I just wanted to get a video out. This is breaking news, huge news here out of the Trump administration. We'll try and have a video later today, a more in-depth rundown as more of the details come out. We'll talk later. Have a great day.